on, my friends and family, and welcome back to another full day of eating as a vegan bodybuilder who's bulking. I'm reaching my heaviest weight I've reached in years. I'm over 205 pounds now, so I'm gonna show you everything that I eat. But also, this is a pretty exciting episode because this very possibly could be the last vlog, the last full day eating in my house. The realtors just came, a bunch of stuff is happening. I have a bunch of errands to go on today. I'm gonna take you guys with me on my adventures. First things first though, we're gonna go hit a workout and I'm gonna give you guys a really good bicep workout and some good bicep tips.
All right guys, I actually meant to film a chest and push day and completely screwed up the days and stuff. So this is another pull day. I wanna show you real quick just a PR that I hit on seated cable row. Hit the entire stack. Granted, the form is not super sexy, but a huge tip is that you can force some weight onto your exercises using kind of what I would say is cheat form, and then that can kind of work you up to being able to handle the weight, and then each time you hit that weight, you can kind of get the form better and better until you're actually able to do the weight with proper form. But I was just pretty hyped, so I wanted to share this. Okay, the value I want to bring you in today's workout is talking about biceps. So basically, you're gonna get a weight that you can manage to do around 21 reps with, because you're gonna do 7, 7, and 7. So for the first 7 reps, you're going to be doing a supinated twisting curl. So basically just a normal curl where you're twisting it at the top, really hitting your bicep. After that 7, then you're going to do hammer curls where you're not twisting your hand at all during the whole exercises. That's gonna really hammer in the forearms. And then you're gonna be pretty burnt out, but then you're gonna finish out with reverse grip. So you're gonna have your palms facing down towards the ground and finish out another 7 reps. But you wanna use a weight where you're really controlling the weight and it's not momentum. You're really squeezing and controlling it the whole time. Like I said, I've been trying to add weight. Right now I'm at 205 pounds. So we are slowly moving up towards our goal of 200 and at least 10 pounds. But I think my goal is 215 pounds. We'll see if we get there. But here's what my physique's looking like. I hope these tips help you guys. Let me know what else you guys want to learn about workouts. I'm bringing it every single full day of eating I can from this point on.
Well, hello there.
Hey, baby.
It's been a while.
Yeah, it has. Long
How
time.
you been, man?
Good. Hello, everybody.
The OGs will be stoked in the comments.
We're reunited and it feels so good.
So I'm down at the shop. My dad's usually right there. I'm gonna attach my cargo box because we got tools down here. So I'm gonna attach this cargo box that I got for the top of the van. I have been like looking everywhere for one of these. I got lucky the other day and actually found one locally, basically on like Facebook Marketplace, and I was able to get it. So let's put this cargo box on.
Hey, whoa. That's not how you pay me, all right?
Everyone here at the shop takes things so much more seriously than me, which is probably a good thing, because I probably would have just screwed this on any direction.
Okay, I'm back home, sitting on my mattress. It's actually really weird because if you look behind me, you can see just like the hooks and stuff. We're literally taking everything off the walls, everything down out of the house, and it's getting pretty bare in here, and it's pretty weird. Anyways, I'm about to make lunch, but before I do that, I want to give a big shout out to Helix Sleep. It's really good timing because as I'm getting the van ready, the mattress is going to be the last thing that I end up putting in there, obviously, because we're still sleeping on the mattress every single day. But I've had a Helix Sleep mattress for about a year now. If you guys have been watching for a long time, you've seen me talk about it. Before this, I was sleeping on a standard memory foam type mattress, but it started collapsing in the middle because I'm a pretty heavy dude right now. Just weighed at the gym, 205 pounds. And this was starting to make my shoulders and back hurt because I was collapsing in because of that. So I started looking around for something better, and eventually I ended up finding Helix Sleep. So to me, the really nice thing that they do is they have a personalized sleep quiz on their website where you basically just answer questions about your sleep preferences, you know, like your preferred firmness of bed, what kind of position you sleep in, a few other questions, and then it gives you a personalized recommendation based on those answers. And that's, for me, one of my favorite parts about the system, because when it comes to mattresses, I literally didn't and probably still don't know that much. Yeah, so for me personally, I'm a back sleeper, but I do tend to sometimes end up on my side. I definitely like firmer mattresses. So when I went through the quiz, it suggested that I got a Twilight Luxe, so I got that in a queen. And the way it works, it's super basic. They send the mattress to you in a box, drag that box into your room, you open it on up, you cut the plastic, and then the bed kind of just unfolds, it kind of just puffs out of there, and you just position it wherever you want. And that's pretty much it. It's super freaking easy. Now, when I first thought about all of this, I definitely thought getting a mattress online seemed pretty pretty weird until I actually did it. But what's really cool is that they do a 100-night sleep trial where basically you get to try the mattress out, and then if you don't love it by the end of a little over 3 months, you can just ship it back to them and get a refund. Super simple. I think that's a really cool feature they have. Anyways, this mattress has literally changed my life. It has a hybrid of like foam and then individualized coils so that it's got comfiness from the foam, but it also has really good support from the coils, and it doesn't collapse like the last one that I was talking about. So if this is something you're interested in, you should definitely check them out. They gave me a special link that will get you up to $200 off, as well as 2 free pillows. I'll put the link in the description below. You guys already know I've talked about them a bunch. I absolutely freaking love this mattress. I only talk about products that I actually use and I actually really like. That's why I keep talking about this one. So if you want to check them out, you definitely should. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. And now, my friends, my tummy says it's time for lunch. All right, guys, for lunch, what we have, I'm a little embarrassed to admit this, but I used to love the chicken Caesar wraps at McDonald's. It almost ashames me to say that word, and also that I loved it, but it was so good. So we're gonna do something similar here. So first we're gonna make the salad component that's going to be wrapped up in the tortilla. So just got a bunch of mixed greens here. Probably also gonna have enough just to have an extra little side salad. All right, this is where the magic is. Trader Joe's has a vegan Caesar dressing that is the best salad dressing I have ever had in my life. Literally of any time, before I was vegan, after I was vegan, this is the best I've ever had. All right, so we're using about 4 tablespoons of that. Cut up a little bit of some tomatoes as well to throw in there because I really like tomatoes. All right, and then for the chicken nugget portion of this wrap, I have these Eat Nowadays nuggets, which they're brand new. They sent me a box and I'm freaking obsessed. These are literally the best nuggets I've ever had. So I just air fried those for 14 minutes. This is what these bad boys are coming out looking like. Really nice and crispy. Okay, all right, okay. And for every 5 nuggets that I'm using, I'm getting 13 grams of protein. I would say we probably have like 10 here, so like 26 grams of protein, not bad. And finally, we got my favorite vegan crouton, the 365 Whole Foods seasoned croutons. So we're just going to wrap these up in some tortillas that I just cooked from raw, and these will be done. One thing I'm really looking forward to in a new place is good air conditioning. Now let's do a taste test. Come over here. All right, so as you saw, big old burritos. Also made this giant bowl of salad because I had extra salad. Put a half cup of quinoa in there and just the rest of the nuggets.
It looks really good, babe.
Yeah. Cheers, mates. I told them that I made this because of McDonald's back when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
And I officially beat McDonald's. Suck it. Suck it, McDonald's. I gotta film on the green screen, do a little bit of editing. Then we're gonna make a quick and easy Neanderthal soup. What I mean by that is that this doesn't have a freaking million steps and a million ingredients, because I know sometimes you're like me, you just feel like being a dummy, just making a quick soup that's easy. That's what we're about to freaking do. Stick around. Okay, like I said, this is a super duper simple soup. We're gonna make it so that we have leftovers as well. That way we can continue eating this for the rest of the week. It's nice to make big soups, and then you don't have to worry about your meals as you go throughout each day. So we're gonna take 4 medium to large sized potatoes, and we're gonna cut them into chunks like this. Then we're gonna put these into a boiling pot of water, and doesn't matter how much water, just enough to cover it. And we're gonna let these boil along with roughly a cup or so of frozen broccoli. Honestly, again, none of this is really specific. It could be any type of frozen vegetable. We're gonna boil this down for about, I would say, 15 minutes or so. Whilst that is happening, we are going to cut 1 onion up into mince, and then we're going to saute that along with something like 6 to 10 mushrooms that you've chopped into chunks, and then I would say probably about 10 cloves of garlics that you have minced as well. Again, none of this needs to be specific, just saute a bunch of onions, mushrooms, and garlic. The amount does not really matter. All right, everything is done boiling. You can tell by sticking a knife into a tater, seeing if it slides off. If it does, then it is done. All right, so we just strained out all the water, and then over here with our sauteed stuff, we are just going to deglaze the pan. Super simple. All we're doing is just pouring the liquid on there. I just used 1 serving of veggie bouillon, so that's gonna add our salt to this, or you could just use maybe 2 or 3 or 4 cups of veggie broth. So liquid going in this pan basically just takes off all that brown kind of like sugar-fied vegginess off the bottom of the pan. So then we're just gonna add this to our potatoes and broccoli. Now we're gonna add some liquid to this to make it a soup. You could just use water or veggie broth, that's totally fine. This is going to make it a lot creamier. I'm gonna use some of the Ripple plant-based milk. You can make it creamier, tastes better in my opinion, but also it's gonna add a butt ton, yes,
yes, that is the culinary term, a butt ton of protein. I would say maybe, I don't know, 2 or 3 cups. You can adjust as you go. And then we're also adding a butt ton of nutritional yeast. This one you don't actually need to do, but I just really like it. So probably, I don't know, that looks like a cup. And now we're just gonna blend it up. I have an immersion blender. If you don't have one of these, you can just throw all of this stuff into your blender, whether it's like a Vitamix or something like that. But this is just making it a little easier. So just doing it like this. So you can blend that up as smooth or as non-smooth as you want. If you let it be a little chunkier, it's gonna be a little bit more chattery, a little bit more smooth like this. It's kind of how I like it. Last thing we're doing is we're just gonna add a little bit of extra protein in there because you can always have extra protein. So we put a can of garbanzo beans, some chickpeas in there, and this is done. This is a super simple broccoli cheddar soup. If you wanted to right now, you could spice it with some more salt, some more pepper, anything else that you think would be good in there, like chili powder or paprika or anything like that. But again, I wanted to make this super simple. Let's give this a little taste test. All right. I put a little hot sauce on here, sriracha and a little green onions too, by the way. I know it's simple, but potato soup, ooh, always been one of my favorites. So real quickly, I wanted to say thank you guys so much for all of the outpouring of support in that last video where I explained what's going on with the move and how I'm stressed and excited and everything. There was just so much love. So many of you guys came in and were just like, hey, it's gonna be all right. It's totally understandable, but everything in the end is gonna be all right. And I know that that's true, but I just wanted to say thank you guys. A lot of really cool content is gonna come out of this. I know it's gonna be really fun to travel around and just have different things to show you guys and a new adventure and more vlogs and stuff. So I am pumped, but stuff is crazy right now. Next up, I think I'm gonna do pancakes. These are my favorite pancake recipe ever. This is the best. You are gonna freaking love this. You gotta try it. Let's go make some flapjacks. All right, I've tried making pancakes with bananas and oats before, and that's great, and it's really healthy and yummy, but this is the best way, super fluffy. This is a super simple recipe. All you really need is 1 cup of flour, 1 tablespoon of baking soda, and 1 cup of whatever milk you wanna use. I'm gonna use Ripple. That's all you basically need. Then to make it a little more flavorful, a pinch of salt, 2 dates, and a teaspoon of vanilla extract. This is the best pancake mix I've ever had, even better than out of the box stuff. So I'm gonna blend all this up in the food processor and then throw it in the frying pan. Pancakes time. Okay, I think I did pancakes in another video recently, but I absolutely love these. I've been having these probably 4 out of 5 nights of the week. They're so good. These are so freaking fluffy. Oats pancakes are good, but they just don't compare to the fluffiness that is these flour pancakes. Let me give you a little taste test here. Amazing. So good. I also have a massive plate of watermelon, which I eat, oddly enough, with a steak knife and a fork like a freaking true weird vegan, level 99. So everything put together in today's full day eating came out to a total of 3,804 calories, 528 grams of carbs, 195 grams of protein, and 86 grams of fat. I think that's a little shy because I did kind of guesstimate on a lot of this stuff. I wasn't exactly perfect because I'm bulking, so it doesn't matter that much. Now, I would say we're probably closer to the 4,000, maybe 4,100 mark, maybe a bit more. But really, as long as I'm gaining weight, I'm stoked. And that's what's happening right now. So I'm eating until I'm full, then I'm eating a little bit more, and each week I'm putting on about ½ pound of weight, and I'm going up in my strength in my workout. So that's the goal. That's what we're going for. I appreciate you beautiful people for popping in and watching these full day of eatings. If you haven't seen my other ones, I do one every other weekend. And so if you were looking for good ideas, those videos are always packed with at least 3 to 4 recipes that are high protein, they're super tasty, really good for someone who's getting into fitness or is already into fitness. And if you want more of my recipes, gosh damn it, get my recipe book, www.eatveganordie.trying, or if you're a new vegan, you want my Vegan Beginner's Guidebook, go to veganblueprint.com. Both of those are really good resources. It's a good way to support my channel, but they're definitely super worth it, so you should definitely check those out. If you're interested in skincare, check out my other YouTube channel called Team Acne, and if you're interested in making money and investments, check out my other YouTube channel called Brian Turner Invests. Other than that, I love you guys so much. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it and you support your boy. Let me know what your favorite food for dinner is in the comments below, and subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I will see you sexy people in the very next video. Peace. Team Beyond the Week.